Whether you're coming from a boat or a stand, welcome back to the lodge with your hosts, Matthew Dredska.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. No, come on, no. Dang.
Patrick Mudge.
I really don't know what to say that's funny because I'm not a very funny person.
True.
And Nick Conder.
There's a difference between picking and itching.
Don't tell me they're gone. I won't have nothing left. Don't tell me you're strong and you got no regrets. If thinking about us, thinking about then, thinking about how it could have been, don't cross your mind. So if you're doing fine, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Back to the Lodge is brought to you by Icy Tech USA.
Hey, let's just be honest. No one can ever completely beat a mature whitetail census. But if you play your cards right, you can fool them. Now, for all the work you put in to get him this close, make sure the camo you choose is up to the task. Mossy Oak, made for moments like this.
Icy Tech now has tumblers and apparel. Check out icytech.com or visit the Hardware House in Huntington, Bennett's Hardware of McKenzie, or Rev Power Sports in Jackson to find all your Icy Tech coolers and accessories. Icy Tech, the classic roto-molded cooler that started an entire industry. 100% veteran owned and operated. Icy Tech USA.
Get up. Woo! Look at there.
This moment was brought to you by Higdon Outdoors, a leader in the waterfowl industry for over 25 years. Check us out at HigdonOutdoors.com. Higdon Outdoors has been helping waterfowl hunters make the most of their time in the field for over 25 years. We are a family-owned company, and we're proud to serve duck and goose hunters just like you. We make high-quality, innovative decoys and hunting products that you can afford, helping you focus on what's really important. Check us out at HigdonOutdoors.com. Innovation, quality, customer service. That's Higdon Outdoors. Get real. Get Higdon.
6 o'clock hour, top of the hour.
That's it.
As always, I'm Patrick.
I'm Nick.
And tonight we have...
Hey, I'm Will.
And we are back to the lodge. Hey, it's a special week. It's Thanksgiving week here in Huntington, Tennessee, and obviously all across the U.S., so I don't know why I said in Huntington, Tennessee. But anyways, we're broadcasting to you live from Icy Tech USA Studios here in Huntington. We're playing with some new technology that Nick and I got our hands on.
That's right.
So there may be some bugs, but, check it out. We produce our own show, and we've got Will Easley here. So right now you're looking at us on camera 1, and just like that, I can change it to camera 2, and now it's you and me, boy.
That's fancy.
We're just growing up.
That's it. And I'm just down here.
And then we got Nick. So you can watch us live on Facebook. If you're watching us live, give us a follow. Follow us on Facebook. Tell your friends, tell a neighbor, tell a dog, share our video, and we love to have the audience. And if you're enjoying our show, be sure to give us a 5-star review on Apple Tunes, as we're obviously growing pretty high up.
Yeah.
And also you can catch us on Instagram at Back to the Lodge, and you can follow us there on the screen. It has the what do you call that? A tag?
Yeah.
A tag,
yeah, I'd call that a tag. Yeah.
Username. So you can give us a follow on Instagram. Check us out. And let your friends know. But anyways, it's been a long week. We're playing with some new toys.
Yeah.
And speaking of the week, we had kind of a crazy week.
It's been a little bit of everything, just all at once. But we did get to get out and have some fun too.
We did. And unfortunately, Matt's on family vacation for Thanksgiving. I wouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately. He's with his family for Thanksgiving. So he's not joining us. So good old Will's filling in for us. But we definitely had a good time on, wait, what's today? Wednesday. Monday. Tuesday. What day did we go out? Tuesday morning. No, that can't be
That was
right.
Monday. Had to be
Monday morning. Wow. Yeah, I haven't slept. Can't you tell?
It's been long.
So go ahead and, launch it off, man. Tell us how it went.
So Monday we were able to get out in the woods here in Huntington. We got out, a little bit early because last time we went deer hunting we kind of spooked them.
Yeah.
So the way they've been moving, we got out a little bit earlier than usual. And just as soon as we got out there, we got started and it just didn't stop. I'm trying to think, what was our total count for the day?
For deer?
Yeah, was it 5?
Yeah.
So
How could you forget?
it just all kind of runs together at this point.
Dude. So I shot the first doe on Saturday. Man, this is bad. All right, let's just forget what day we're supposed to be figuring out here. There's no point. But I shot a doe a couple days prior. We were here till 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Cleaning the deer. I think it was last week. I don't know. But anyways, we had it hung. Everything was good to go. And then the gentleman said, "Hey, I need a lot more does taken off the property." So we went out, and every shot we took was like 200 yards.
Yeah.
And we dropped 5.
Yeah.
Which the limit is 3 a day in Tennessee.
Right.
So I shot 3, Will shot 2. Saw a nice 11 point, but we did decide to kind of to pass on that a little bit. But
we'll get him next time.
Yeah. But long story short was we got the 5. Dude, we were so happy. We're like, oh man, the farmer's happy. We're happy. That's meat, nourishing meat for the family. But then there's that grueling task of crap. We've got to gut and clean all 5 of these deer now.
It was a lot.
It sucks so bad.
Well, the 4 in the morning weren't as bad, but we had to go back.
Yeah.
It was just from 7 to 9 was the first 4.
Yeah, it was in the first 2 hours.
Yeah, and then we saw the buck about 10 or something, and then we decided to leave. And then we decided to go back. And that was probably not our best plan, but I mean, if you like sleeping, it wasn't a good plan.
Well, number one, I did not sleep at all the night before. I was anxious, and I was working late, and we had to be up at 4, so I just stayed up. So I was already tired, and then I walked outside, and it was like 28 degrees.
That was cold all day.
And I'm like,
I never got warm.
This sucks. I got ready super early. So when I got ready, I was so warm, I couldn't even wait in my house because you were coming to pick me up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go outside and wait.
And I'm always late.
And you had to get antifreeze, I think it was.
That morning, yeah, because my heat didn't work in the truck.
That's right. That's right.
No.
Wasn't cool with that.
No. So I'm sitting outside waiting, but I'm still sweating a little bit. And I'm like, all right, look, I know I have extra layers on, but if I just get through getting to the blind, we're good. Now, this is new for me. This is normal for Will, but he hunts from the ground, which I've always been in a tree stand. There's nothing wrong with a tree stand. There's nothing wrong with hunting on the ground. But it's 28 degrees, and I've never been on the ground hunting, and I'm laying on the ground.
Ooh.
I forgot my chair.
It's nice and wet.
So as my body heat is transferring, I realized I'm still sweating.
All day?
Because I had... Okay, so here's what you don't know.
Why don't you tell them about your,
That's where
your
I'm going.
secrets of success?
So here's my secret. Right?
Okay.
And this is a good secret. So, do you remember my Halloween costume?
Yes.
Do you remember what it was made out of?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, so I had from the movie Ted 2 or Ted, the big teddy bear onesie pajamas without the little feet stocking things, right? But it's thick wool. I mean, real thick. And I wore it to a Halloween party, and I'm sweating so bad. I thought right there and then, I said, this is going to be a great mid layer for my hunting outfit.
Okay.
But I didn't want to ruin it. So I didn't want to cut the head off of Ted. So I tucked the head under my okay, check it out. I got Under Armour. No, here, this is a free tag for Under Armour here. I've got my Under Armour 4.0 on, which is my favorite base layer.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Then in my mid layer, I have on Ted. My outer layer, I have on my Mossy Oak camo. So I tucked Ted's head under the shirt from Mossy Oak. I look like Quasimodo, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, walking into the gas station to get a beverage. I went to go get myself an energy drink in the morning because I wasn't carrying hot coffee on me. And, dude, I had this huge hunchback. You have a photo somewhere. Maybe your wife had the photo.
Yep.
I've got
She's
this
got
huge
one.
hump on my back. Now, that sounds stupid, and it sounds funny, but the reality of it was that created a pillow.
It did.
And I was able to lean up against any tree that I wanted to lean up against, and I had a cushion. So I was,
Also, that was probably the warmest part of your body.
dude, I was sweating so
Had
bad.
to be.
I was dehydrated the next morning.
Dude.
We didn't bring any water. I mean, we brought caffeine, but
We brought lots of caffeine.
look, at 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm concerned about caffeine. Not, I sure do need a bottle of water.
Right,
you
right.
know. But I thought it looked like he was like stealing a kid's backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it just didn't fit him.
Right,
I kept
right.
looking over, and I was like, I don't remember him having a back problem. But he sure is hunched over real. I mean, he's 11 feet tall, so when he hunches over, it's a little different. But
Yeah. It worked
It's
out
wild.
well. Yes, I'm that jackass that walked out there in a Halloween costume to go hunting.
I feel like this only happens to you. You have like the
This was all planned. It was all planned. There was no qualms about it.
I don't know. I just feel like only you would put on a Ted suit to go hunting in.
look, it
worked.
He already had it. It's being thrifty, right?
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
I tried to tell him, we're hunting my family farm.
Right, right.
Just had for, centuries, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were having the conversation about it before we went out there, we went out during bow season.
Okay.
And, I was trying to tell him, I was like, hey, the land has been so well managed for so long, because since I was a kid, my dad was a kid, everybody else, it was never about just doing something to do it. You do it because there's a purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
And that sounds cheesy, but, it's always meant a lot to us. And I think he probably saw the result of that, because I kept apparently making it sound like it was easy. And I said, well, if you want a deer, come out there with me. So, the first time we went, I was in probably what I've got on, actually, blue jeans and everything else. And, I said, I've just never really needed camouflage. I just sit just at the edge of the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's not joking, by the way.
no,
You could have been out there in a giraffe suit. And the deer are far enough away, they're not going to spook.
No,
Yeah.
it just, that field that we're in, pretty much every shot is like 185 to 210.
Uh-huh.
So it's not crazy far, but it all works out. You gonna make it?
It was almost spaghetti.
I don't.
It's. Let me tell you what it sounded like. It sounded like there's just some cat back here just going.
I didn't want to burp into the microphone. I got a little gassy. I took a drink of that Coke, and I didn't want to be rude to our listeners because it's just rude to anybody. But I was also laughing because I just found out, like, when people make comments on Facebook, it actually shows the comment on the screen. Like, so it says Maddie posted, it says, I told my bottle of Jameson that does not count. I thought that was pretty cool, so I clicked on it, and well, now it doesn't want to do it. Go figure. But it put her comment on the screen. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have to click it. There it goes. Look at that.
Look at that.
So now we're like figuring this out. So we can actually bring people's comments on screen with us for YouTube and Facebook. Dude, I'm learning a lot today.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty sweet.
Cool. I don't know how I did that, but now I do know how I did that.
Just
and
touch buttons.
I did burp. But look, I have this I have GERD, okay, gastro-reflux disease.
Yeah.
And I also have hiatal hernia, and I have, I don't know, all kinds of digestive issues. I can't remember them off the top of my head. But anyways, I have these gassy, nasty burps. And this is like, look, we'll keep it G-rated, but the first time I let this thing go,
It's a medical show now.
I thought Easley was going to puke.
Ooh.
And then his
bad.
wife was cleaning one of the deer. And, okay, so the one deer, I always take heart shots. I don't, if I can get a heart shot, I'm going to take a heart shot.
Yeah.
Well, the one deer was quartering towards me, so I had to go through the shoulder. Took the shoulder shot, hit the heart, but it also nicked the paunch, the stomach.
Yeah.
Smelled
This
great.
deer was extra not hungry. It was so full. It had ate everything.
Ooh.
I mean, from clover to... It was probably eating manure at some point.
Ooh.
It was bad.
Probably.
But anyway,
Smelled
she's
like
got
it.
this deer ripped open, and she does a great job. She's really quick at cleaning the deer. And she's like, I love doing it. Great. You can
Have
do
at
mine. I'm perfectly fine letting somebody else do it. Not that I don't enjoy doing it, but if somebody else wants to get messy, by all means. And I let one of these burps go.
Oh, no.
She started dry heaving right there at the deer.
It was bad. It was bad. I call them spaghetti burps.
And Will calls them spaghetti burps. I have no idea where he comes up with the term.
Well, let me tell you. So, if you ever been served spaghetti, you know they drop it on the plate, it makes that weird plop sound.
I guess.
His burps, it just sounds like somebody just took a hard swallow of spaghetti. It just everything about his burps remind me of spaghetti. Yeah, that face. So imagine it all the time while you're cleaning a deer that just, not to get into too graphic, but it's just not a lot left to clean out, you know.
Yeah, it was bad.
Have you ever heard him like burp and it's just like
Normal? No.
no, but it's like so gurgly.
I don't know. Do that again. Let me see if I remember.
It's like
That was different.
yeah,
That
like
was
your
different.
gurgly
You're not
burps.
doing a good job
No.
at this at all. That was better.
That was way too dry, though.
It was.
It's not happening.
Yeah, it was that.
It's an issue.
You're gonna have to do that again. Come on now.
You're forcing me to burp. Like, what kind of show is this now?
This is a video thing.
The
so
burping show.
Okay. It's 2020.
All right,
Anything
here we go.
goes.
There, you happy?
Dude, that was strained at the end. It was like
I can't just force them out. I've got to be gassy.
That's why he has the hernia.
And that's why I'm switching the camera angle right now. What do we got here? We got Jane Dretzka on Facebook. Hi, Matt. Thought I'd pick up some hunting tips. Jane, Matt's on Thanksgiving vacation. He's not here tonight. And I do apologize. You were stuck here with Will Easley.
You get to be here with Willie.
Who is definitely not as attractive, but much taller. So
It doesn't take much. Love you,
But
Matt.
thank you for tuning in, Jane, and hopefully Matt's watching. I'd be really Matt. Are you watching? Comment if you are.
He better be watching.
If he's not watching, that's just wrong on so many levels. But if you're just tuning in, you can give us a follow on Instagram as we're trying to build that up. You can follow us on Back to the Lodge at I say at Instagram, but on Instagram at Back to the Lodge.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously if you're watching us on Facebook, you can give us a follow on Facebook as well. So anyways, so that was kind of the hunting adventure, which I'm done cleaning deer for at least a week. Seriously.
I believe it.
No, it's
The next step is smoking meat, which is my favorite thing to do when it comes to deer hunting. But we did smoke something else this week. That sounded really bad.
Yeah.
Let me retract how I just worded that.
You're on the wrong podcast.
We used the smoker for something else this week. We made hot apple cider.
We did. Well, you did.
And
I
you
just
tried
drank
it.
I
today.
sure did. And I wish we would have brought the jug.
We forgot all about it.
This podcast would just go.
I quit.
Just out of nowhere,
You just made me feel like it was acceptable, and it totally is not acceptable.
Oh, that
at
was
all.
real?
Yeah, that was a real one.
I thought that was a replay. It sounded exactly like the first one.
Can we get an instant replay?
We need to record that and just have a button, you know.
I literally watched the audience followers cut in half after that. So.
Well, but you'll add some more. I'm not sure if they're the ones we want, but
anyways, so yeah, Nick got to try the cider, and it was Matt that was telling me about the recipe, which was on one of his apps, and we had some in the field the other day.
Yeah.
You've had some.
Mm-hmm.
We took a liter of apple cider with a 1 liter bottle of Captain Morgan spiced rum / sliced apple, which had like a green apple on it. So I mixed those 2 bottles together, and then I added in some hot tamale candies, about half a box. I added in a handful of cinnamon sticks, 2. I think I used clementines or mandarins. I can't remember what I bought.
the little ones, whatever.
They're both little.
You said what? Clementines?
Clementine, mandarin.
Hit the burp button. Hit the burp button. Nick.
That wasn't a button. Oh, yeah, you're too loud. That wasn't a button.
Sorry.
That was something else. Tabitha Conley says your burps sound like my son when he growls at someone. I hope your son's a child.
He is. He is. That's Tony's cousin.
Because you growl at people sometimes.
Well, yeah, people like it. I don't know.
Well, anyways, you add in the hot. What did I leave off? The hot tamales, the cinnamon sticks, clementine, or mandarin. Either one, whichever one was the sweeter. I actually had to Google it in the grocery store, and I'm a foodie. I
just call them big oranges or little oranges.
But zest that and 1 lemon. Put the lemon and the orange in there, and then I threw the chunks of it in there too, plus the juice, and about the juice of half a lemon, and I smoked it at 225 for 6 hours. Delicious. I mean, it was absolutely delicious.
I don't drink rum, but I approve.
Your pops doesn't drink, and like that, he doesn't like that stuff, and he tried it.
He liked it. He doesn't like. He's kind of a gin and ice, or like whiskey and ice. His mixed drink is like water and whatever it is.
That sounds like water. A true gentleman.
He's a good guy. He's a classy guy.
And then I gave him that candy,
but he liked it.
It's so good. I mean, you can drink it hot or you can drink it cold.
That's the first cider I've ever had that was good cold. Most of it loses a lot of its flavor, but I got more cinnamon actually, I think, when it was cold.
I'm wondering if our warehouse manager left his here. There might be some in the fridge.
Hopefully.
We'll have to check out after the show and see if it's there.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Definitely worth looking into.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got that cider, man. It was good. If somebody wants the recipe, just message us. We'll post it up on there. But yeah, we had a great week hunting, a great week with beverages. My truck, on the other hand, is
not so good.
Not so good. Did I even fill you in on that?
Well, he's seen it over there with the hood up.
Did you run into another problem?
I'm just gonna sit back and let Will tell this part.
I'll tell you what I do know. I do know that your thermostat went out, and that you have to take off half the motor to get to it.
Yeah, go ahead and tell the rest.
So you're not exaggerating. The thermostat did go out.
Yeah.
It was wild. Thanks to the guys in Camden for helping us out, except telling us not to bring it in because they really didn't want to do it either. But you do. You have to take off the whole intake manifold, top cover, the fuel pipe shield. I mean, just everything, just to be able to get to 2 of the bolts. Had to take off the wheel and tire, inner fender, everything to get to the 3rd bolt. So then you got to do new gaskets for the intake manifold and everything else. And parts aren't that expensive.
Dude, go get a tube of that gasket maker.
Talking about RTV?
Probably not going to do that.
Oh, okay.
No, they make a gasket for this.
Because I've done that. And I've made many gaskets with gasket makers.
Sure. So they use the metal gaskets on a lot of the new ones. Yeah. But his thermostat housing is aluminum. Of course, aluminum is great with heat. Definitely don't have to worry about anything there, except that you do. And I wish you could use RTV. To be honest,
It would have been easier.
Yeah, if the new housing didn't come with a gasket already on it,
Right.
you'd have no way to get RTV back there. I mean, unless you've got.
Yeah.
My little T-Rex arms aren't doing it. It's just not happening.
Oh man, yeah, it's
Not happening.
Look, it's not good. The thermostat's on the back of the engine by the flywheel. You've got to remove everything, including like the tailgate to get to it.
You know, I'm not a rocket scientist by any means.
Neither's whoever designed that.
But I was going to say maybe they could have come up with a better design for that because it is a part that does go out commonly.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's like anything else. If they design one that never messed up, they'd never make money off parts.
This is true.
They want you to take it back to where you bought it.
We should just build our own car.
With what time, Nick?
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, I'm not saying do it today. I'm not saying do it tomorrow. But as a project.
I think that sounds like a great plan for you and
You okay?
Matt.
I was gonna grab Nick on a stick for that comment, but
come on.
Let that joke just fall
Maybe
to the
I don't know
wayside.
if anybody's noticed our other friend up here. If they haven't,
What, Nick?
yeah,
We put it on during the show.
Oh, okay.
People don't realize
Don't
that
let him
that's
live that down.
people don't realize that that's actually me back back in the 80s.
You weren't even born in the
I'm
80s.
actually
What year were
I'm
you born?
actually 56.
What year were you born?
And you're a math magician over there. If you
Yeah,
think
no.
somebody born in the 80s was
What? No, okay. If I was born in the 80s, I would not look like that in the 80s. Am I correct?
Dude, I know.
I'd have to do some growing.
I knew some 9-year-olds with mustaches and mullets.
Well, that wasn't me.
But you're doing okay with it now. Your facial hair.
You know, I'm up in my 50s now, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you look fantastic.
I didn't start growing a beard until I was like in my 30s.
Comedy's not your strong suit. Stick to country music.
But he's talking.
It's
he's
not
talking more
funny
than he
because you're
ever
making
has.
it not funny.
Look, I get dad jokes. I don't even get this. Don't make me start telling dad jokes.
No,
Thank you.
I like it. I like it, Nick.
I'm just
I like
very
where this is
disappointed
going.
that you cannot back me up.
I'm trying to figure out how.
I said
Sit
you
here in
look
your 50s.
fantastic.
He said you look fantastic.
Oh, I was talking to old
Oh,
old
all right, Papa.
don't know
Let's
how to
get it.
back somebody up.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll just put the camera on us. So what's going on?
My point exactly.
You can ask Matt. We gang up on Patrick all the time.
No, I can't wait for episode 26.
It's coming.
Maybe, just maybe, you would back me up then.
You got 2 months left.
It's gonna be the longest 2
How
months.
could I have backed that up for you? What would have made you feel good if I backed that
I don't
up?
know. Maybe throw out a chuckle or two.
I did.
Exactly. Even that would have helped.
I said I did.
I'm confused. I'm just egging it on because
I don't even know what to do now. I felt like we lost the show 20 minutes ago.
when you started vom burping,
Yes. Bomb burp. I have a feeling he's going to record that clip, and it's going to be on. There's sound effects on this board.
if he doesn't, I'm going to be so disappointed.
There
I'm
is
going to
sound-
take back my comment.
Don't you have applause on there?
Yeah. Hang on. Oh.
That was not it.
That's not it.
All right. Hang on. Oh. And we're back.
It's redlining on everything, just so you know.
Okay. Hang on.
We may need to take
We're-
the input down a little bit.
There we
No,
go.
the microphones were redlining.
Oh.
There you go.
I was also screaming in it.
Yeah. He was getting really excited. Pushing the buttons.
We don't have a compressor yet, so.
That's all right.
What
else you got,
We'll
man?
try this one.
I like it, but it ain't it.
There's no applause there.
All right. Let's try this one.
It's loud. It's real loud.
Was that the ocean or is that? What was that?
That was like bleeding. Wow. Ow. That's loud.
I'm pretty deaf, so it just sounds like the ocean to me.
I could have I thought that I could.
You can't change the audio.
The fader on this.
That's weird.
It
you had it all the way down.
Yeah, it still comes through. What's this 6th one here?
That's what we needed after your 80s joke. Oh my God! It's Thanksgiving week, and no, we have not been drinking. This is a train wreck tonight.
Oh, I think it's great.
I thought it was good, but you know,
I didn't say train wrecks are bad. I like to look at train wrecks.
That's
that's something I like to often go and find and look at too.
This show is filled with, we get to hear his burps, get to hear his
Hey, hold on.
long walks on the beach and finding train wrecks.
Hold on. Before you let that go, go ahead now.
Oh, my gosh. I know all about train wrecks. My name's Patrick, and I have a problem with train wrecks. Okay, we're not going there. You can kill the echo.
I thought you were going to give a big...
No, I wasn't thinking there. Gosh. Nick says he's not a fan of them. Oh, okay. I'm going to put that comment up there. This is my brother, Nick, by the way, who's an executive chef in New York City.
Okay.
He doesn't like train wrecks because while I was in boot camp, my brother got hit by a train.
No, true story.
True story. No joke. Got hit by a train.
Dude, the atmosphere changed so quick.
Well, I'd say he's lucky to be alive.
So, yeah, right. Don't hit the rim shot button. So that would have been bad.
I wasn't even thinking of that button.
Now he's thinking about it. That's all I can think about.
I literally opened a letter. Mm-hmm. My mother wrote me a freaking letter. Mm-hmm. And what day did he get mail in boot camp?
I don't know. Y'all do all the fancy stuff.
Same day as everybody else, Sunday. Sunday's mail day.
That's the only day we didn't get mail.
You got mail every day of the week?
Well, I mean, I didn't. Nobody. My wife. Well, she's my wife now, but at the time, we weren't married. She wrote me. My folks wrote me like a couple of times. Or something. I wasn't one of those that got mail all the time.
I think I got like 3 letters in the entire 3 months I was there. But I get this letter.
Oh wow!
And as soon probably got to hear your burps, and then there's.
No, they had to smell my. I'm trying to tell a serious story, man. This was not cool. No, they smelled my feet, and that was worse. But anyways, I opened this letter up, and it's trifolded. My mother sends me this letter, and Sunday's mail day. So here comes the mail. Now, of course, the drill instructors are checking it for paraphernalia, things you're not supposed to have. So they open your mail in front of you, or you have to open it in front of them. That's what it was. And this picture falls out right away. Picture falls out.
Right. Yeah,
that's a problem. They're jumping it. They want to make sure it's not anything you're not supposed to have. Mm-hmm. And it's a picture of my brother's Chevy S10 smashed in the side. Like, you could see it just got hit by something really hard. And I'm like, oh, crap, And I start reading it. It says, hi, son, blah, 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 blah. Your brother was hit by a train, blah, 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 blah. I can't read fast enough to get to the bottom of the letter to see if he's okay. Right. Because it's on the back of the damn letter.
Right.
And I'm sitting there reading it. The drill instructor's like, what kind of photo you got? Some pornography? You got it? I'm like, dude, shut up. And he realizes that the letter's not good. Right. And he's like, oh, my bad. And I'm trying to get through this letter, and I'm like, man, okay, Nick's okay. That's good news. Right. The truck was totaled. He walked away barely with a scratch. If I got that wrong, say something. But it's not like I could pick up a cell phone and call him. Right. I mean, now you can. What? From what I understand, but
not at Paris Island.
Not
I can
day.
Somewhere, but not at the island.
Not in my day. But anyways, yeah, that was.
Did they even have cell phones then? While we're talking about it,
I'm gonna slap the hell out of you.
I mean, that's gonna suck.
Yes, we had cell phones back then. In fact, I got my first.
Hello, like a two-hander.
They were car phones. Car phones.
That's fancy.
Yes, I had one.
Because you're that old.
There he is. I see him over there. Matt, we got you.
Where's that rim shot now? There you go.
I hit the wrong one. Play that jazz music again.
And we're back.
This is what happens when we play with too many toys. I need to get a camera, like, right here. Like, right in your face.
So I need another wireless camera that runs on Apple so I can just boop, right to you.
He might act right then. I don't know.
Nah, probably not.
Have we corrupted Nick?
No.
Not hardly.
Not yet.
We brought him out of his shell, though.
Tanea used to come around, and then she got to know me, and she quit showing up.
I think we're back to burps. I mean, if I was new and I heard that, if I just walked in and be like, "Hi, I'm Patrick," and then you let that abomination out, it's, I don't know. I can't seem to leave, though. I'm just here all the time.
We stay busy. Look, we got about 10, 15 minutes left in the show. If you're listening to us on Facebook, do us a favor and go ahead and create a watch party, or honestly, just share the video and encourage your friends to do the same. I don't care what Facebook does to me at this point, because we're not posting anything for another week anyways. But we have a big announcement, so I'm going to let the audience kind of build up right now. So if you wouldn't mind sharing this video or creating a watch party, invite your friends. We're going to have a big announcement here for Black Friday, which is obviously this Friday.
Yeah.
Nick's going to be here. Will's going to be here. We're gonna be pulling some strings.
Pulling some strings.
Yeah.
Not sure why you said it like that.
I don't know
He
either.
said,
You made
and
this
this
so
is
weird.
This is what went in my head. Pulling some strings.
That was cooler than the first time. I hated that less.
It's kind of like dream sequence when he does that, though.
I don't know what that is.
Dream sequence, like you're dreaming and you're talking in your dream, and it's that echo.
I don't dream much. I don't sleep much because you like to kill 5 deer.
I only killed 3.
There was 5 total.
You killed 2.
Yeah, but
Why are we whispering?
well, I don't know.
I'd
Felt
say
like it was
why.
something to do.
So, anyways, this Friday, we got a few more people on here. I'm gonna let it. I was gonna give it a second to jump on. Blaine Campbell, thanks for tuning in. We'll put your positive comment up there on the screen for everybody to see.
Was it about my beard?
No. Well, yeah, it could have been. He said looking good.
Yeah.
Makes one of us.
Blaine Campbell from Campbell Arms, ShyTech USA, who supplied our M200 mock-up sitting in front of us until we find a place to mount it on the wall with everything we got coming in, because we got to, play Tetris. But for right now, it's front and center. This Friday, live on Facebook. We've done this. I wouldn't say we've never done this before.
Okay.
But we have done this in the past a couple years ago.
Right.
And what we ended up doing was a live sale on Facebook on a Saturday. And we did it from, I don't know, it was like 10. It was a couple hours. Sure. It wasn't huge. Maybe it was only an hour. But what we're going to do, because this year has been so goofy, we've been doing cyber deals throughout the month. Each week we did a cyber deal. But what we're going to do Friday is live from this studio. Nick and I will be in here.
Mm-hmm.
Presuming you're going to be free still.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be in here in studio. And what we're going to do is do a live sale on the Facebook using the same software we're playing with tonight. And what that's going to allow us to do is we're going to blow out prices. It's direct to consumer. This isn't going to be on Amazon. This is not going to be, you're not going to find these prices in store, online, or anywhere else. It's only going to be in this live, and it's from 9 a.m. till noon. Mm-hmm. So if you're watching this on the Icy Tech page, not this Facebook page, but the Icy Tech USA page, you can buy right there. So you should be able to click the link. If not, we'll just direct you to the website. We'll give you a checkout coupon code. And what that's going to allow for you to do is to buy that product at the discount right there on the spot. And I'm telling you, I haven't even told you guys the prices yet. I can't even find the right word. I don't want to say cheap, because I don't like the word cheap. Cheap sounds cheap.
More affordable.
Stupid low prices.
I'll take that too.
Stupid low. That's what this is going to boil down to, is stupid low pricing. I don't even want to say it because people are going to be jumping on it. Let's put it this way. There will be a cooler. Our 25-quart cooler will be less than $100.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's all I'm going to say.
My wife just got one today. She's talked about it all day. But
Good.
They're perfect four-wheelers, kayaks. What are those? Razors?
The side-by-sides.
Yeah, side-by-sides and stuff. Put it on a horse, probably. I don't know. Horse might not like it, but you can figure it out.
Bungee cords, man. Oh my gosh. So anyway, you're definitely not going to want to miss that opportunity there for Friday. So it starts at 9 a.m. Central Time. It's going to go till noon, and it's for 3 hours. So you're definitely not going to want to miss it. At noon, once it's over Central Time, it's over. Like you will, I can promise you. And why can I promise you? Because I'm the CEO. I can promise you, you will not see lower prices ever again at Icy Tech. That's a fact. So
That's the time.
That was the big announcement.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna buy anything till Friday now. You have an easy day tomorrow.
You know what? I don't
Friday
want,
is just gonna
truthfully,
have a blowout.
I don't want anybody to buy anything tomorrow anyway. Go enjoy time with your family.
Yeah.
You know what? And if you have COVID and you're quarantined or your family's quarantined, if you're home, count your blessings. Be thankful. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Enjoy that time. Try to take that time to reflect. Get outdoors. Get some fresh air. We encourage it every time. Hunting is a social distancing sport.
Sure.
And Will and I are experts at reaching out and touching somebody. So
Yeah, especially when the deer like to social distance. That's not cool, but
well, you know what? I wasn't going to tell that story.
you can only social distance so far.
I showed Nick the video
Which one?
of the buck sodomizing my doe that I already shot.
Yeah, you just jumped right in there like that. But yeah, he was a young buck, and he had half his rack missing. Because we wondered why he had half his rack missing. He was almost limping, and then we saw the big buck, and we figured it out.
Apparently, the rut mating, I learned right there and then, does not matter if the deer is dead or not.
Can't run away,
It's so bad.
Well, it's just one of those things. Nature is what nature is, but sometimes. But that brings up a short point. It's not just about shooting stuff and this and that. I mean, it's enjoying nature. I think we've probably taken more minutes of video than we've spent. Actually, actively trying to hunt a deer.
Yep, definitely did.
Laughing and joking and just being out there, and I bet I've got 30 minutes of video of deer on my phone just doing deer stuff. Just chasing each other and hopping around the field and just doing stuff. But
well, so that was the disturbing part. I really didn't want to talk about that, but I felt violated for the deer.
You didn't even lead into it. You just
I'm just like I'm sitting there watching it. And I'm like, what is this buck doing? What is he? Whoa! I'm like, wow,
bad.
Okay, that's
I
pretty
can
much
imagine.
dope.
Yeah.
People go to humans go to prison for that.
They sure do.
Deer just go to the processor.
All right, that's enough. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Let's cut it a little bit early. Nick, you finally dropped the sound effect at the right time.
So excited.
So
excited.
So like I said, we're playing with new toys. If give us some feedback. Let us know how it sounded on Facebook land. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out YouTube. Again, look us up on Instagram. Give us a follow at Back to the Lodge on Instagram. And, of course, if you're watching us on Facebook, give us a follow here on Facebook, as we love you all. And we appreciate the 5-star reviews. We see we're up to like 104. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But as always, ask yourself, what are you grateful for? Especially this week.
Yeah.
Live from Icy Tech Studios in Carroll County, Tennessee, I'm Patrick.
I'm Nick.
I'm Will.
And we are Back to the Lodge. We'll see you next week, folks. Take care.
Hey everybody, Nick here from Back to the Lodge. Just want to let you know this episode was brought to you by Mossy Oak, Icy Tech USA, and Higdon Outdoors. Just want to give our sponsors a big thank you to everything that they've done for us. And hey, if you want to catch us live each Wednesday night from 6 to 7 right here on our Facebook page, Back to the Lodge Podcast. You don't want to miss it. So until next time, we'll see you when we head back to the lodge.